In psychology, there are many why questions that probe deep into human behavior, emotions, and mental processes. Here are some of the most common why questions in psychology, and the various theoretical answers or approaches that attempt to explain them. Why do we dream? Theories. Freudian theory, psychoanalytic. Sigmund Freud believed that dreams are a reflection of our unconscious desires, fears, and conflicts. They are a way for the mind to fulfill wishes and desires that cannot be expressed in waking life. Activation synthesis theory, neuroscience. This theory suggests that dreams are the brain's attempt to make sense of random neural activity that occurs during sleep. The brain synthesizes this activity into a coherent story. Memory consolidation theory, cognitive. Dreams may help in processing and consolidating information from the day, aiding memory storage and learning. Why do people develop phobias? Theories. Classical conditioning, behaviorism. Phobias can be learned through association. For example, a person who has a traumatic experience with a dog may develop a phobia of dogs by associating them with fear and danger. Evolutionary psychology. Phobias may have an evolutionary basis. Fear of snakes, spiders, or heights may have helped our ancestors survive by avoiding dangerous situations. Cognitive behavioral theory. People with phobias tend to overestimate the danger of certain stimuli and underestimate their ability to cope with it, leading to exaggerated fear responses. Why do people conform to group behavior? Theories. Normative social influence, social psychology. People conform because they want to be liked or accepted by the group. This type of influence comes from the desire to fit in. Informational social influence. People may conform when they believe that the group knows better than they do, especially in ambiguous situations. This leads to a change in behavior based on the assumption that the group has more accurate information. Social identity theory. People conform to the behavior of their in-group as part of their self-identity. Identifying with a group leads to behaviors that align with group norms to strengthen one's connection with the group. Why do people help others, or not? Theories. Altruism versus egoism, evolutionary psychology. Altruistic behavior, or helping others, may have evolved as a way to increase the survival of kin, inclusive fitness, or as a form of reciprocal altruism where individuals help others with the expectation of future help. Empathy altruism hypothesis. People help others out of genuine concern for their well-being. When we empathize with another's situation, we are motivated to reduce their distress, which leads to helping behavior. Cost-benefit analysis, rational choice theory. Individuals weigh the personal costs and benefits of helping. People are more likely to help when the perceived benefits outweigh the costs. Bystander effect, social psychology. People are less likely to help others when there are more people around because they assume someone else will step in. This diffusion of responsibility reduces the likelihood of individual action. Why do people fall in love? Theories. Biological theories. Love is driven by neurochemical processes in the brain, including the release of dopamine, oxytocin, and vasopressin, which create feelings of attachment, pleasure, and bonding. Attachment theory, developmental psychology. Early childhood attachment styles, developed through relationships with primary caregivers, influence how people form romantic relationships. Secure attachments lead to healthy relationships, while insecure attachments can lead to challenges in forming and maintaining relationships. Triangular theory of love. Sternberg. Robert Sternberg's theory suggests that love is made up of three components: intimacy, emotional closeness, passion, physical attraction, and commitment, decision to stay together. Different combinations of these elements create different types of love, e.g., romantic love, companionate love. Why do people experience anxiety? Theories. Biological theories. Anxiety can be caused by an imbalance of neurotransmitters such as serotonin, norepinephrine, or GABA in the brain. Genetics also play a role, as anxiety disorders tend to run in families. Cognitive behavioral theory. Anxiety is often the result of irrational and negative thought patterns. People with anxiety tend to overestimate the danger of a situation and underestimate their ability to handle it. Psychoanalytic theory. Freudian. Anxiety arises when unconscious conflicts, especially those related to childhood experiences, surface into consciousness. Defense mechanisms like repression fail to keep these conflicts hidden, leading to anxiety. Evolutionary theory. Anxiety may have been adaptive for our ancestors, alerting them to danger and preparing them to respond to threats. In modern times, however, this response may be triggered by situations that don't pose real physical danger. Why do people develop addictions? Theories. Reward pathway, biological, neuroscience. Addictions are caused by the activation of the brain's reward system, particularly the release of dopamine. Substances or behaviors that trigger dopamine release can create dependency because of the pleasure or relief they provide. Social learning theory. Addiction can be learned through observation of others. If people see family members or peers engaging in substance use, they may adopt similar behaviors. Cognitive behavioral theory. Addictive behaviors are reinforced when they provide immediate relief or pleasure. Over time, individuals may develop maladaptive thought patterns that justify continued use of the substance despite negative consequences. Psychodynamic theory. Addictions may stem from unconscious desires to manage unresolved emotional issues, such as trauma, anxiety, or depression. The addictive substance or behavior becomes a coping mechanism for avoiding or numbing psychological pain. Why do people lie? Theories. Social exchange theory. People lie when the perceived benefits of lying, e.g., avoiding punishment, gaining a reward, outweigh the potential costs, e.g., getting caught, damaging trust. Cognitive development theory, Piaget. Lying develops as children gain the cognitive ability to understand the perspectives of others. Young children lie to avoid punishment, while older children and adults may lie for more complex reasons, such as protecting others' feelings or manipulating a situation. Self-presentation theory. People lie to present themselves in a way that aligns with their self-image or the image they want others to have of them. Lying can be a strategy to maintain self-esteem or to influence how others perceive them. Why do people behave aggressively? Theories. Frustration-aggression hypothesis. Aggression arises when an individual's goals are blocked, leading to frustration. This frustration can turn into aggression if the individual feels powerless or unable to change the situation. Social learning theory. Aggression is learned through observation and imitation of aggressive models, such as parents, peers, or media influences. If aggression is rewarded, either directly or indirectly, individuals are more likely to adopt aggressive behaviors. Biological factors. Hormones, particularly testosterone, are linked to aggression. Brain structures such as the amygdala and prefrontal cortex also play roles in regulating aggressive responses. Evolutionary theory. Aggression may have evolved as a survival mechanism, allowing individuals to protect resources, secure mates, or defend territory. Why do people procrastinate? Theories. Temporal motivation theory, TMT. People procrastinate when the rewards for completing a task are distant or delayed. The immediate discomfort of starting the task is more salient than the future benefit of completing it, leading to delay. Cognitive behavioral theory. Procrastination is often linked to irrational beliefs about one's abilities or the task itself. Fear of failure, perfectionism, or feeling overwhelmed can lead to avoidance behaviors. Task aversiveness. People are more likely to procrastinate tasks that they find unpleasant, boring, or challenging. This avoidance is reinforced by short-term relief, even though it leads to long-term stress. These why questions touch on the core inquiries of human behavior and mental processes. Various psychological theories, biological, cognitive, behavioral, psychoanalytic, and more, attempt to provide answers based on different perspectives and approaches.